Good morning, YouTube. What's going on? It's Mesa back at it with the Destiny Weekly Reset, and it's going to be raining exotic adepts on you folks out there if you haven't done the raid, because we're going to be live streaming raid carries all week, and we take people from the chat. So make sure you have notifications turned on so you know when I go live. And also follow me on Twitter. We're going to kick it off today, probably around 3:34 p.m. And our goal is to get 30 to 40 people through by the end of the week. I think we could get that number up to 50. So turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter, and we'll get you through the raid this week. So that's it, guys. Let's get into the weekly reset. Kicking it off, the weekly featured raid is CROTA'S End. You have the Death Singer Challenge and Crota Challenge. Now remember, both of those challenges give you an Age of Triumph ornament, and also you get unknown rewards plus raid gear sets. You can get armor, all those exotics, adepts. Each one you get a chance. And remember, you get Knuckles of AO, which you can choose to use or not. I think it increases your drop rate or chances at, I believe, armor and weapons. My friend Raider XOF tested it out on one run where he didn't need weapons, he needed armor, and he got double drops at the end of ATHOEN when it was vaulted last week. Alright, we got the Challenge of Elders. Here we go. Airborne, Fresh Troops, Grenade Kill Bonus, Legendary Engram, Legendary Marks for the first 3 runs. You get 10. For the Nightfall, it is the Saber Strike, and Daybreaks are back. So Daybreak is like Mayhem Clash. Your super, your grenade, your energy is constantly recharging. They're a lot of fun. Remember, they said they were going to give it to us every couple of weeks. We got Solar Burn. I'm going to break out maybe my Vex Mythoclast, my Vision of Confluence, but nah, you know what? Genesis Chain, that's what I love. That's like my favorite exotic right now. In fact, let me know in the comment section. You guys want to see a top 10 weapons? I think I'm going to finish off the year with either a top 10 adept weapons or just my top 10 weapons that I'm finishing Destiny off with. I got all the best things that I like in terms of roles and not really farming for anything anymore. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. Airborne, players do more damage while in the air. Have exposure. Guardian shields that increase but do not replenish. Alright, let's look at the Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist. So your first one, you get a Treasure of Ages. Get 10 marks for your first 3 runs. We have Arcburn and Specialist. I'm so sick of Specialist right now, to be honest. I want my primaries back. I wish Small Arms, or actually, you know what? I wish there was no Small Arms or Specialist this week. But hey, what are you going to do? Arcburn. And we got Heroic. Enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Arcburn, I'm probably going to go with my Chaos Dogma, because remember, when you have Specialist, your primary gets nerfed a little bit in the damage department, so my Chaos Dogma Adept does arc damage and is pretty hard hitting. Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapons, so constantly be switching between your weapon types and get that ammo. Alright, what else we got here? The weekly story playlist. Let's see, what do we got here? It is the Iron Lord, so it's going to be all Rise of Iron. Alright, finally I can finish that section of my Rise of Iron book. Heroic, enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. Airborne, players deal more damage within the air. Let's look at the Crucible, and I'm going to put on screen right now what the 2 weekly Shaxx bounties are. First one here, Mayhem Rumble. Okay, might play that just to get a Treasure of Ages, and you get 10 legendary marks for your first win, I believe. Mayhem Rumble's kind of fun. It's a good week to farm packages. Just pop a Crucible rep booster after you do your Nightfall, and you're going to get tons of rep per game, even if you lose. We have Control. Control's back. Yes, thank you. Supremacy. We got Elimination, Salvage, and Rumble. No Skirmish this week. Alright, let's go check the Iron Temple, where I'm going to check Tyra's artifacts, the stat rolls, and also I'll go through Destiny Item Manager and look at the stat rolls on all the armor. Because remember, all the vendors refresh every week. If you're looking for weapon rolls, just type into YouTube search, Cool Guy Destiny. Check his channel out. Every Tuesday, he's got the best weapon roll videos out there. Check it out. Let's go to the Iron Temple. So here I am face palming myself because, remember I was always saying that the Vaulted Glass gear looks the best on the Warlock with all the ornaments? I don't know, I'm really digging the CROTA'S End gear with all the ornaments. You know, the little green thing sticking out I thought looked silly, but I'm really digging it right now. Alright, let's go check out Tyra and check out the rolls. Now, the rolls, actually, she's selling one of them that's pretty good in terms of stat rolls. And if you don't know what I mean by stat rolls, when I go through this and all the armor, there's a video linked in the description called How to Identify Tier 12 Gear. Alright, you want to grab this quest if you want to get an artifact. So let's take a look here. So, the Memory of Felwinter, this one is obviously a 313% roll, because you lose your super. So you lose your super, but you gain 1 extra grenade and melee charge and a small boost to all stats. Orbs grant melee and grenade energy. Memory of Scory, this one's showing up at an 86% stat roll. Probably you don't want to buy this one. When your super's full, kills cause nearby allies' supers to charge faster. This one's showing up as 105%. Memory of Perun. Enemy Guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted. So if you need an Intellect Discipline artifact, this one's 105 stat roll. You might want to grab that. So let's take a look. I'm going to look through Destiny Item Manager and just scroll through things here off the top of my head. Alright, Vanguard Scout, not showing up anything good. Titan Vanguard showing a 96% stat roll. That's Intellect and Discipline. We've got Hunter Vanguard, so on a 98% stat roll. Discipline Strength, Hunter Cloak. The Warlock Vanguard, what do we got? A chess piece, 96% intellect and discipline. We got House Judgment. Let's see, what is Varric selling? He's got a Warlock Bond at 96% stat roll, intellect discipline. Got a Hunter Cloak, discipline strength, and that's showing up as 96%. Let's see, Future War Cult's got a Hunter Cloak at 96% and boots at 97%. And what else we got? And those are intellect discipline on both? Yeah, intellect discipline on both. Chess piece for the Warlock at intellect strength, and that's 96%. Anything at 100%? I'm seeing 98, 96% ghost shells. Looking for 100%. Dead Orbit, what do you got for me, baby? Dead Orbit's got, let's see, a class item for the Titan at 98% stat roll, discipline and strength. And Future War, no, I'm sorry. New Monarchy, what do we got? 98% stat roll, intellect, strength on the class item, and 96% stat roll for a Hunter Cloak. That's intellect, discipline. Anything else? Let me see. What is a speaker? Crucible Handler's got a few 98, and actually 99% stat roll gloves for the Warlock. That's discipline and strength. And what else we got? I'm looking through here. The speaker. What does the speaker have? Speaker's got, let's see. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100% stat roll Warlock Bond, discipline and strength. 96% stat roll for the Hunter Cloak, and 98% for the Titan Sash also. So that's going to do it for the end of the video, guys. And, you know, before you know it, May 18th is going to be here. And I cannot wait to see what Bungie has in store for us. I am so hyped and excited for Destiny 2. How are we going to kill Gary, Gaul? What's the new loot we're going to get? What destinations? What worlds are we going to see? Exciting times, folks. Exciting times. Do me a favor. Drop a like this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Usually and always on YouTube. And that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.